So in Cairo, in this main capital city, in this main tourist city where basically all the tourists go, let me explain something about the traffic. Now you can't really even call it traffic because it is the craziest on planet Earth. Now let's start with the basics. Actually, they don't even have basics. First of all, lanes do not exist, so cars just seem to float along. Sometimes they'll put lanes in really popular places, but it's almost like nobody can see them. So in that case, the lines act more as arrows to show which direction you're supposed to go. And now I'm just gonna skip through all of these. Traffic lights, 0. Street signs, 0. Crosswalks also do not exist. Now 0 traffic lights means there's some unique rules for intersections. Actually, there really are no rules. So basically, if you get halfway past an intersection, then you have right of way. If you don't get halfway past an intersection, then you could just tell people that you're not about to stop, and so you have right of way. If you get enough people to follow you, then you're lucky. What I've also noticed is that there's no street signs, which kind of means there's no rules. And that leads you into a very important term. I drive however I want, whenever I want, on whatever I want. Just let that sink in for a moment. So basically, you can buy one of those toy cars that toddlers drive in, you know what I'm talking about, and you could use that on a highway. No one's really gonna care. The on whatever I want part means that people they go places on camels, horses, horse carriages, these converted motorcycles, beat up tuk-tuks with 3 wheels that can easily fall over, and cars. Wait, so there's just normal cars among all that? No! Every single car, I'm talking 100%, is obliterated in dents and clusters of scratches. Cairo is not easy on cars. So I really don't recommend renting a car in Cairo, especially if you're not used to chaotic traffic. So if you happen to buy a new car in Cairo, just enjoy the 1 hour that it's probably gonna last. And it doesn't necessarily need to be driving to get damaged. Part of the reason of all this is that parking spaces can be very tight. Another reason is that turn signals do not exist. So if you didn't have a turn signal, on top of no lanes, what would you use to signal that you're there? Well, obviously you would use your horn. So everybody using their horn means that highways are very loud. The main words that are always going to be coming to your mind are, what's happening? So a 360 field of view is absolutely necessary. This is the audio that I recorded inside a taxi who had his radio broken, but for some reason he was still using it. And that sound of a broken radio really adds some spice to the sound. And look, he even has both of his side mirrors broken. His car was in pretty bad shape, so I asked him how old his car was. And he said it was 50 years old. 50. And the taxi was still running just fine. It was still able to get from point A to point B. Now let's say you missed your turn. If you did, it's okay to go the wrong way on a highway. Especially if your car is faced the right direction. You can do that. But don't tell anyone. Now let's take a break from all this chaos for a second, and how about some Mercedes-Benz flops and BMW? Yeah, some of the fakes there are really funny. Now the only thing more dangerous than driving is trying to cross the street. Once you start, don't stop. because trust me, nobody is going to be stopping for you. In Cairo, pedestrians do not have right of way. So you just kind of have to hope for the best. Luckily, you can ask a local for help because they're very experienced with this kind of thing. So now let's talk about how the home area looks, really how all the buildings look and the apartments and how people live there. So y'all know the movie Aladdin? Well, if you do, you probably know these scenes where they run through these alleys. You know what I'm talking about. So where I was, it looks exactly like that, except obviously for the amount of trash lying around. So I guess that was episode 1 right there. I hope you all enjoyed. Please consider subscribing because this video took 3 months to edit, despite the trip only actually lasting 2 weeks. Make sure you smash the like button if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, smash the like button anyways. It turns a different color, it's pretty cool, try it out. Unless YouTube has changed its software again. Wow, good job YouTube. But yeah, still smash that like button and also leave a comment to tell me what you think. And make sure you join my Discord server. I'm trying to get to 100 members. I really hope that can happen before the year 2050. Also follow my Instagram. And I recently hit 10,000 subscribers here on my YouTube channel because 5 months ago is very, very recent. So I guess the next milestone is 20,000 subscribers. So y'all, I really hope that can happen before the year 3000. So again, because this video is actually technically episode 1, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification icon to stay notified of when the rest of the series comes out. The series is technically about the most shocking things I found on my trip to Egypt, which again lasted 2 weeks, so a lot of stuff I saw there, and basically all the stuff you can even ever see in that country. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.